Okay, so I was telling you about that little fun horse named Punchy, that little miniature horse that comes strolling into the studio. He's not here this week. He'll be here next week. But joining me are Punchy's owners, our Princess Abby, Queen Maddy. The Field sisters are here. It is Abby's birthday today. We want to welcome you both to the studio and wish you a super happy birthday.
Thank you.
How fun, you guys. Wait, so you're both royalty. I mean, this is a true honor to be royalty. I mean, it is, right? I mean, you don't just, you have to work towards it. You probably had a goal when you were going through the stages of the 4-H program when you lived here when you were younger. And I mean, how did it work that you were crowned? I mean, how does that work?
Well, it is a tryout, so it's kind of like a beauty pageant, except there's horses involved. So you have to go through a personal interview where you're asked a bunch of questions about the Beaver Creek Rodeo and the Western way of life and the history. And then you have to give an impromptu speech, and then you're judged as you groom and saddle your horse, and then you have to do a riding pattern on your horse with and without a flag. So I've held the title for 3 years now. Abby's held it for 2. So it's been really great getting to do this with my sister. We've been dreaming of this since we were little, to be able to grow up and be rodeo queens and pass it on to the younger kids. So
did you start as a princess?
No, I didn't. I actually started as the queen 3 years ago when I was 15, and then just through the years, I kept getting invited back by the directors of Beaver Creek because they really liked the job I did. Okay. And last August we moved to Texas, and they still invited Abby and I back because they wanted us out here for the 15th annual.
So it's an annual crowning, right? You're the queen for the year, and then the next year they figure out who's. So no one's like beating down the doors behind you, like who's coming up behind us, like, who's trying to do this next. It's you guys, as you continue to do this, you can continue. Is there an age limit on this or no?
It really depends. The directors can decide how long they want you to keep the title. But this will actually be our last year, which is kind of a bummer. But we're really excited that we get to come back and do this. It's one of our favorite things to do in the summer. Okay, so Abby, tell me about like what goes on for you when you guys are at the rodeo every Thursday night. What do you do as the princess and the queen? Like, what is your role?
Well, we present the Colorado and American flag and a grand entry at the beginning of the rodeo, and then we meet and greet after we warm up with the kids on the fence. That's really cool because we can hang out with them. Oh, yeah. And then after the rodeo, we sign autographs at the front gate. People can come take pictures, and we can just see where everyone's from because people come from all over the world just to our rodeo. So we really like to get involved with the crowd, and it's a great time.
It's a special rodeo. It truly is because of all the visitors that come here, and it gets crowded down there. How about tonight? There may be a little bit of rain, so what's going to happen if it rains? What would you recommend?
Rodeo does go on rain or shine. We do have free parking though, so if it does rain, guests are welcome to go sit in their cars and wait out the rain, but we do hand out free ponchos. But we will it'll go on rain or shine, so we'll be there no matter what. So if you do come and it starts to rain, usually it passes fairly quickly.
Let's talk about the kids' activities quickly. We have some fun ones there. Yes. This is not I don't know if they do these things at other rodeos, but you know, the calf scramble and the mutton busting, what is that all about, and how do kids sign up, and how do they make that happen?
We have pre-rodeo events that kids can get involved in. We have mechanical bull riding, face painting, as well as pony rides and a bouncy castle. In the rodeo, we have 2 events, which is calf scramble and mutton busting. The calf scramble is presented by Alpine Bank, and the mutton busting is presented by Slifer Smith and Frampton Real Estate. Kids in the mutton busting have to be under 50 inches in height and weigh less than 50 pounds. It's a really cool event. And then calf scramble, it's all ages. We try to keep it kind of younger, like below 12, and kids run around, chase a calf, and get a ribbon. They can sign up for these events at the information booth inside the main gates. So it's a really great event. It's how a lot of rodeo cowboys get involved in rodeo. So.
I love it. Truly, I mean, you have to go to the rodeo tonight because it is so much fun. It's going to be a great experience to kind of see the 2 of you come in on your horses and then really introduce everybody and get the show started the right way. So thank you both for all you do. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tonight at the rodeo. We're going to take it to a weather report coming up next.